Let's go to Matthew chapter 11, reading from verse 28. The gospel is simple. The gospel in its simplest form must be able to touch the littlest child. As the gospel is preached, our hearts must be transformed.
Amen.
And all Jesus is saying is come. Somebody say come.
Come.
You're going to help me preach this morning. Somebody say come.
Come.
And Jesus says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you what? Rest. So Jesus is speaking to us this morning, and Jesus is simply saying, come. But yet some people sit back in their misery, they sit back in trouble, they sit back in sickness, they sit back in the torment of the enemy, or in unrest. And Jesus saying, come, I want to give you rest. Isaiah chapter 55, reading from verse 1, it says, oh, everyone that thirsted, come ye to the waters. If you are thirsty, Jesus is saying, come to the waters, come. Are you thirsty this morning? Are you really thirsty for more of God? We sing, fill me up, fill me up, fill me up. But do you really mean it? Are you really saying, God, fill me up? Jesus is saying, come. All you come now, man. If you're heavy laden, if you have trouble upon your shoulder, you say, come to me. I can fix it. I can turn it around. I can make things new. I can transform. That's what Jesus is saying. Some prophets will come and tell you you need money for a miracle. Oh, come to the word of God. You say, I have wine, you don't need money. I have milk, you don't need money. You say, come to the water and buy. You want a healing, they tell you you have to bring some money. And God going to bless you. You are only rewarded by what you give. So if you want to stay poor, give a little. If you want to get rich, give plenty. You're rewarded by that. Because whatsoever man soweth, that shall he reap. Amen. But you're not blessed by what you give. What you give doesn't make you blessed. But by who you are, the lifestyle standards, living according to the word of God, that's what makes you blessed. Incline your ear and come unto. You hear how much time he's saying come? And Jesus sometimes calling some people and they ignore him and they ignore him and they ignore. He said come. And he said come. And he said come. And they ignore him. They say no Lord, not today. God, I have to do this. I remember so much people told me that they're not ready to give up their lifestyle. They said, oh, I'm not ready to give my life to Jesus yet because I have to go to party. I don't want to give my life today and then go back tomorrow. When you go with that mindset, you're going to fail. Remember the young lady who died in the trough system 2013? One of her posts before she died was, I can't wait till next year carnival. The devil was calling her for carnival and she died that December, not seeing the new year. Jesus is saying come, and some people still go to ignore his call. In John chapter 6 verse 35 it says, I'm coming back to Isaiah. John chapter 6 verse 35 it says, and Jesus is speaking, he said, and Jesus said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never what? Hunger. And he that believeth on me shall never thirst. What? Jesus said, come. Come. He is the what? Bread of life. You want good bread? Come to Jesus. You want bread that will give you life? Come to Jesus. You want water? Jesus. You see, if you come unto Him, if you believe on Him, you will never thirst. Incline your ears. Come unto me. Here. Your soul shall live. Anybody want your soul to live? Yeah. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you. Even the sure what? Mercies of David will be upon your life. So he said, come, I have all these offers. Just imagine somebody standing in tongue and saying, come. Everything is free inside. Everything is free. And matter of fact, it's not just the things here. I have some other stuff that's not here that you can get as well. And everybody just passing the person straight. Just passing. One or two persons walking in the door. Some people come, peep and turn back. Free. No money. Jesus is there standing up and He said, come. And tears flowing down His face and He said, come. I want to take you out of your troubles. I want to take you out of your problem. I want to give you that peace that surpasses all understanding. I want you to experience rest. Jesus stands there and He's waiting. He says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. He's there at the door knocking and He's making these offers and He's saying, I have this. He said, come, 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 come. That's why He says, seek the Lord now. Seek Him now. Seek Him now. While He is near. While He can be found. There's coming a time when many will search for the gospel. Many will long to hear the gospel being preached in the church, in the highways and in the byways. They will long for a church to have a crusade. They will long for a post on Facebook for somebody talking about Jesus. They will look for the encouraging word on WhatsApp. But WhatsApp will ban the gospel. Facebook will ban the gospel. Instagram will ban it. YouTube will ban it. Huh? Ban the gospel. And people will be searching. They would want to hear a word. Seek Him now while He may be found. Seek God now. Now, right now. Come. Jesus is saying, come. Jesus speaking again in John chapter 4 verse 10 and He says, and Jesus answered and said unto her, speaking to the woman at the well, the Samaritan woman, if thou knewest the gift of God and who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of Him and He would have given thee living water. He said, come, come. You don't have to have money to get this water. Come to this water. You don't need money. As a matter of fact, I'm not just giving you water. I'm giving you wine and milk. What? God, I come in so fast. I'm here already. And then He said in verse 7, let the wicked forsake his ways. So He's saying, turn away. If you're doing wickedness, turn away from your ways. We just read the scripture this morning. If you're doing wickedness, He said, turn away, forsake his ways. And the unrighteous man, his thoughts. Because many of us, in our minds, we are being held captive in our minds. Our minds become our worst enemy. In so much that we begin thinking thoughts that are ungodly, unclean thoughts, impure thoughts. And God said, said, let the unrighteous man or unrighteous woman forsake the thoughts in your mind. Let him return unto the Lord, and let he will have mercy upon him. God said, if you return unto me, if you forsake the old ways, if you forsake the wicked ways and the unrighteous thoughts, he said, if you come unto me, I will have mercy upon you. And to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. Not just pardon, he will what? Abundantly pardon. God wants to pardon us from every sin, every misstep, every wicked way, every unrighteous act in our lives. Just imagine a murderer goes into a courtroom, and that murderer not only murdered, but he have about 25 different charges against him. He murdered, he steal, he raped, he do all manner of evil. And the judge walks into the courtroom, ready to put down the hammer and send this man to the gallows to be hanged. But the man with the veto power walks into the courtroom with a piece of document. Presidents and prime ministers have the power to pardon anyone. And the president or the prime minister walks in with the letter of pardon. And this man who is a murderer, thief, rapist, walks out of the courtroom free, a free man. Jesus does it even better than that. He not only pardons you, but he sets you free, cleans you up, and gives you rest. Every sin that you have committed, Jesus wants to pardon. Every issue that you face in your mind, in your thoughts, Jesus wants to pardon. Jesus wants to pardon you.